Imagine plugging in your phone charger, flipping on a light switch, or starting your coffee maker. Every one of these everyday actions depends on one simple rule that electricians and engineers use every single day. It's called Ohm's law. And by the end of this video, you'll understand it so well that you'll be able to calculate voltage, current, and resistance like a professional. Most people think electricity is complicated. They see wires, circuits, numbers, and instantly feel overwhelmed. But here's the truth. Electricity follows incredibly simple rules. Once you understand those rules, everything suddenly starts making sense. Professional electricians don't memorize thousands of equations. Instead, they rely on one powerful relationship between three basic electrical quantities: voltage, current, and resistance. Together, they form Ohm's law. Before we learn the formula, let's first understand what these three terms actually mean. Because once you understand them, the equation becomes incredibly easy. Let's begin with voltage. Think of voltage as electrical pressure. It pushes electricity through a wire, just like water pressure pushes water through a pipe. Without voltage, nothing moves. A battery creates voltage. Your home's electrical outlet provides voltage. Even solar panels generate voltage. Voltage is measured in volts, represented by the letter V. Next comes current. Current is simply the movement of electric charge. Imagine millions and millions of tiny electrons traveling through a wire every second. That flow is current. Current is measured in amps. 1 amp means an enormous number of electrons passing a point every second. The greater the current, the more electrical energy is being delivered. Now let's talk about resistance. Resistance is anything that slows down the flow of electricity. Every wire, every light bulb, every appliance has some amount of resistance. Resistance is measured in ohms. Its symbol is the Greek letter omega. The higher the resistance, the harder it becomes for electricity to flow. Here's a simple example. Imagine drinking through a wide straw. The water flows easily. Now switch to a tiny coffee stirrer. It's much harder to drink. That's resistance. Electricity behaves in a surprisingly similar way. A thicker wire usually has lower resistance. A thinner wire has higher resistance. This is one reason electricians choose the correct wire size. Now let's combine everything. Voltage pushes, current flows. Resistance fights against that flow. These three quantities are always connected. This relationship was discovered by German physicist Georg Ohm in the early 1800s. His work completely changed electrical science. Today, every electrician learns Ohm's law before working on electrical systems. So, how exactly do these three quantities work together? That's where the famous equation comes in. And don't worry. It's much easier than it looks. Imagine pushing water through a hose. More pressure means more water flows, but if you pinch the hose, the flow decreases. Electricity behaves almost exactly the same way. Increase voltage, current increases. Increase resistance, current decreases. This simple relationship explains thousands of electrical systems around the world. From your phone charger to massive power plants, the same law always applies, no matter how small or large the electrical system is. In the next section, we'll finally reveal the famous equation, learn how to calculate voltage, current, and resistance in seconds. Once you understand this equation, you'll never look at electricity the same way again. Let's dive into the most important formula in electrical engineering. Now it's time to learn the most important equation in basic electricity. Don't worry if you've never enjoyed math. This isn't complicated algebra. It's a simple relationship that every electrician uses every day. Once you understand it, you'll be able to solve hundreds of electrical problems with confidence. Ohm's law states that voltage equals current multiplied by resistance. Instead of memorizing a complicated sentence, simply remember this equation. Voltage equals current times resistance. Let's define each letter. V stands for voltage. I stands for current, and R stands for resistance. If you're wondering why current uses the letter I instead of C, the I comes from the word intensity, a term used in early electrical science. Imagine pushing water through a garden hose. The water pressure represents voltage. The water flowing through the hose represents current, and squeezing the hose represents resistance. The harder you squeeze, the less water can flow. Now imagine increasing the water pressure. Even if the hose stays the same, more water flows. The same thing happens in an electrical circuit. Increase voltage, and current increases. Now imagine squeezing the hose tighter. The pressure remains the same, but less water gets through. That's exactly what increasing resistance does inside an electrical circuit. This simple relationship explains almost every basic electrical circuit, whether it's a flashlight, a television, or a giant industrial machine. Ohm's law still works. Electricians use a simple trick called the Ohm's law triangle. Instead of memorizing 3 equations, you only need to remember one triangle. Place voltage at the top, current on the lower left, resistance on the lower right. Cover the quantity you want to find, and the remaining letters show the correct equation. Need current? Cover the letter I. You're left with voltage divided by resistance. Current equals voltage divided by resistance. Need voltage? Cover the letter V. You'll see current multiplied by resistance. Voltage equals current times resistance. Need resistance? Cover R. Voltage divided by current gives resistance. It's that simple. Let's solve our first problem. Suppose you have a 12-volt battery connected to a resistor. The resistor has a value of 6 ohms. How much current flows? Use the equation for current. Current equals voltage divided by resistance. 12 divided by 6 equals 2. The current is 2 amps. Let's try another one. This time, the current is 3 amps. The resistance is 4 ohms. What's the voltage? Use the voltage equation. Voltage equals current multiplied by resistance. 3 times 4 equals 12. The answer is 12 volts. Here's one more. The voltage is 24 volts. The current is 4 amps. Can you find the resistance? Pause the video and try it yourself. The solution is simple. Resistance equals voltage divided by current. 24 divided by 4 equals 6. The resistor is 6 ohms. Congratulations. You've just solved all 3 types of Ohm's law problems. If you can solve these, you're already thinking like an electrician. But knowing the equations is only the beginning. In the next section, we'll use real household electrical examples, measure voltage and current with a multimeter, and show how Ohm's law works in the real world. Now that you know the equation, let's see Ohm's law in action. Instead of just solving numbers on paper, we'll look at the electrical devices you use every single day. You'll discover that every appliance in your home follows the exact same rule. Let's begin with something simple, an LED light bulb. When you flip the switch, voltage from your home's electrical system pushes current through the LED. Inside the bulb, carefully designed electronic components limit the current to a safe value. Without that control, the LED would quickly burn out. A traditional incandescent bulb works differently. Instead of electronic components, it uses a very thin tungsten filament. As current flows through the filament, its resistance creates heat. That heat becomes bright visible light. Now think about a space heater. Unlike a light bulb, its main purpose is to produce heat. A heating element has carefully selected resistance. When current passes through it, nearly all the electrical energy becomes heat. Phone chargers are another excellent example. The wall outlet supplies high voltage. Inside the charger, electronic circuits safely reduce the voltage before sending power to your phone. Without that voltage conversion, your phone could be permanently damaged. Now let's meet one of the electrician's most important tools. The digital multimeter. This device measures voltage, current, resistance, and many other electrical values. Learning to use it correctly is an essential skill for every electrician. When measuring voltage, the multimeter is connected across 2 points. This is called a parallel measurement. The meter simply compares the electrical pressure between those 2 points. Current is different. To measure current, the meter must become part of the circuit. Electricity actually flows through the meter. That's why current measurements require extra care. Resistance measurements are different again. Before measuring resistance, the circuit must always be turned OFF. Testing resistance on a live circuit can damage the meter and create a safety hazard. Imagine using the wrong measurement setting. For example, trying to measure household voltage while the meter is set to resistance. This is one of the most common beginner mistakes. Always double-check your meter before testing. Now let's talk about wire size. Not all electrical wires are the same. Thicker wires have lower resistance. That means they can safely carry more current without overheating. Imagine using a very thin extension cord for a powerful electric heater because the wire has higher resistance. It heats up. That's why undersized extension cords can become dangerously hot. Another important concept is voltage drop. As electricity travels through a long wire, a small amount of voltage is lost. Longer wires have more resistance. More resistance creates greater voltage drop. That's why electricians carefully calculate wire length and wire size. Using the correct cable helps electrical equipment receive the voltage it needs to operate safely and efficiently. Have you ever wondered why a circuit breaker trips? Many people assume the breaker is faulty, but in most cases, it's actually protecting the wiring from carrying more current than it's designed for. When too many appliances run on the same circuit, current increases. As current rises, the wiring heats up. The breaker senses this unsafe condition and disconnects the power. This is one of the best real-world examples of Ohm's law. Current, resistance, and heat are directly connected. Understanding this relationship helps prevent electrical fires. Professional electricians don't guess, they calculate. They measure. And they verify every electrical circuit before completing a job. That's why understanding Ohm's law is so important. You've now seen Ohm's law in batteries, light bulbs, heaters, phone chargers, extension cords, and even household breaker panels. The same simple rule explains them all. In the final chapter, we'll review everything you've learned, test your knowledge with a quick quiz, cover common beginner mistakes, and give you practical tips used by professional electricians every day. Congratulations! You've learned the three most important electrical quantities: voltage, current, and resistance. Now let's see how much you've learned with a quick challenge. No calculator. Just think like an electrician. Question 1. A battery supplies 12 volts. The circuit has 6 ohms of resistance. How much current flows? Pause the video if you'd like a few seconds to calculate the answer. The answer is 2 amps, using Ohm's law. Current equals voltage divided by resistance. 12 divided by 6 equals 2. If you got that right, excellent job. Question 2. A circuit carries 4 amps. Its resistance is 5 ohms. Can you calculate the voltage? Pause the video before we reveal the answer. The answer is 20 volts. Voltage equals current multiplied by resistance. 4 times 5 equals 20. Great work if you solved it correctly. Let's finish with one more. A circuit operates at 24 volts. The current is 3 amps. Can you calculate the resistance? Give it a try before continuing. The answer is 8 ohms. Resistance equals voltage divided by current. 24 divided by 3 equals 8. By now, you're solving Ohm's law problems exactly the way electricians do. Now let's look at some common beginner mistakes. The first mistake, mixing up voltage and current. Remember, voltage pushes, current flows. Never confuse the two. Another mistake, ignoring resistance. Every wire, every switch, every appliance has resistance. It may be small, but it's always there. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is guessing. Professional electricians don't guess. They measure, they calculate. Then they verify their work using proper test equipment. Always remember, electricity can be dangerous. Even a simple household circuit can cause serious injury if handled incorrectly. Never work on energized equipment unless you're properly trained and following safety procedures. Let's review everything you've learned today. Voltage is electrical pressure. Current is the flow of electric charge. Resistance opposes that flow. These 3 ideas form the foundation of electrical engineering. Remember the 3 equations. Voltage equals current times resistance. Current equals voltage divided by resistance. Resistance equals voltage divided by current. Master these, and you'll have one of the most valuable tools in electricity. Every electrical system, from a tiny flashlight to an electric vehicle to a massive power plant, uses these same principles. That's the power of Ohm's law. The more you practice, the faster these calculations become. Soon, you won't even need to think about them. They'll become second nature. If you enjoyed this lesson, be sure to check out our next videos covering series circuits, parallel circuits, electrical power, and how to use a digital multimeter like a professional. Learning electricity doesn't have to be difficult. One concept at a time, one circuit at a time. Anyone can understand how electricity works. Tell us in the comments. What electrical topic would you like us to explain next? We read your suggestions, and they help shape future videos. If this video helped you understand Ohm's law, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone learning electricity, and subscribe for more practical electrical training every week. Thank you for watching Electrical Pro Tips. Stay curious, stay safe, and remember, the best electricians never stop learning. We'll see you in the next video.